By a show of hands, how many of you are IU fans? Well, I'm sure you would be shocked to hear that IU's very own and current Orlando Magic basketball player, Victor Oladipo, stated that he felt he was undercompensated while he was a player at IU, and that a lot of times he felt he was overworked for the little pay that he did receive through his scholarship. And that would be through the Big Ten, the school, as well as the NCAA overall. Victor is not alone in these sentiments, as many players, as well as other college students and adults, feel the exact same way about our college athletes. We all love college basketball. We all love college football. We all love sports. It's only right that we treat these players right. And it starts with us standing up to the NCAA, who treats our players unjustly. And it is only right for our players to receive compensation for the work that they do. Through testimonials, many statistics, as well as some individuals trying situations, I'm going to show you just how unjust the NCAA really is and how much our players really do deserve to be compensated for their work. Now, according to author Donald Harper, an amateur is someone who engages in pursuit as a pursuit as a pastime rather than a profession. By the dictionary definition, an employee is a person who works for another person or for a company for wages or a salary. The average full-time employee works 40 hours per week. The average college student athlete dedicates 43 hours a week to their sport. Their compensation is just one scholarship, while the school, the conference, as well as NCAA altogether profits off of this athlete's work. And let's not forget that our athletes are student athletes and not athlete students. The fact that they're sacrificing so much time in their sport, it is only right that we compensate them for it. Many athletes perform on big stages and professional stadiums as well, and they bring in a lot of money to their schools. According to ESPN, Alabama raised $123 million in revenue due to their athletic program in 2011. All the athlete received was this one-year scholarship. According to Joe Nocera of the New York Times, the 15 highest paid football coaches in 2011 had a combined salary of $53 million. Even in our own state, the highest paid employee is Indiana basketball coach Tom Crean, while our players are compensated absolutely nothing during the season. To put this in perspective for you, everyone loves March Madness. During these 3 weeks of March Madness, the NCAA made $1 billion. While the NCAA made $1 billion, NCAA champion Shabazz Napier stated that there were times when he was hungry and couldn't afford a meal. There are even some players at many schools who have kids that they are unable to financially support because they are not compensated for their play. And at the same time, they dedicate so much time to their sport that they do not have the time to get a job. According to Forbes, athletes can miss up to a quarter of a semester due to traveling and participating in their athletic program. It's clear that athletes are exploited. Right here, I have a Time magazine cover of former Heisman Trophy winner and current Cleveland Brown Johnny Manziel, who served a couple game suspension because he signed autographs for fans. And it was said that he might have received money for it. Now, while some people might think that is wrong, in all actuality, is it that wrong when he signs autographs at various practices or fans are buying his jerseys and he sees none of that money, yet he is the reason that they buy them? I think that something is clearly wrong here. Our society continually thrives off athletic programs. We love sports, so it's only right that we treat our athletes right. While the NCAA is a very big association, all it takes is one person to take a stand and to influence the next person. If we fight for our athletes, eventually their time will come and they will get their due compensation. Either way, something has to change. Our amateur athletes are athlete students and not student athletes. And even with that title, they don't receive the compensation for the work that they do. So I'm asking you to take a stand and fight for your favorite player. Thank you.